big disappointment for them.
Oh no, we're on YouTube, so you see where
Can other people see us?
Yeah, people can watch the stream of video games.
Well, who else is watching?
No one right now.
Well, this attack's got a bit of menace to it.
Someone wants to watch it.
Looking for a through ball. He's through here.
So look,
He's tried to hit
right
this one
here
too hard, Alan,
is
hasn't he?
comments, so it's the amount of comments, and they'll show up down here. And that number is of people watching.
I feel a bit of sympathy
Right
for
next
the
to the
forward who's
person,
coming up. He
so
hasn't
they've got
done
people
great,
watching.
but sometimes, you know, the defenders get tired, you work them around, and you get your chances later on in the game, and he's not going to be on the pitch later on today.
No, I mean, he had one or two chances during the course, not good chances, but he snatched at them, and it wasn't going to be his day, I don't think.
He's coming forward with some danger.
Oh,
Good, strong tackle.
We got one viewer.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Shot is on for Antoine Griezmann, and the fans know it.
What did you do?
My dad wrote that.
Goalkeeper can
What?
get the ball here for his goal kick.
Look, right there.
It's okay with 1 foot, I think, the tackle, the sliding tackle, as we see here.
Yeah, I think
You know who,
top
it's your own
challenge,
mother.
Wait a minute.
He just commented. He commented on the
So he's
stream.
watching us.
He was watching us, now he's off the stream, so he has 0 viewers. He commented, yeah.
What kind of businesses are you looking for?
Really trying to use the full width of the
None,
pitch here
stupid
to make some
asshole.
progress.
Well, I'm still
He's cut that out well read. Good block. Praise for trying the shot.
He's an
His
idiot, and I
teammates
mean,
aren't too happy.
I have a man as my
There's a chance for the substitute to make his mark on the game. The injured player will have to go off.
Punch. I push Griezmann. Sure. Then there would be no chance of a
He went in well.
bury that.
Has a go here. He's had a go, and what a goal!
Wow, it's not often you see
Because he
somebody
knew
find
I
the back
started
of
the
the
stream,
net
he gets a
from that
message saying,
distance. That
"You
is
just started."
stunning.
Well, he
No,
defied
you
the
just
odds
started the stream.
by taking the shot on, let
Actually,
alone
no,
scoring the goal.
MW just started the stream.
Well, he's pulled a rabbit out of the hat here.
Well, he's known for his long-range shooting, and he didn't disappoint there.
I carried
What
those
the fans
water
love to
bottles
see
because he
a
watched
goal
me.
hit like that.
He did?
Yeah, that's weird.
I have to say, it's
Yeah,
so
when I was
one-sided
walking
today,
in,
but all
he's
credit
like,
to the
"Who
team
is that?"
that are racking up the goals.
When I was walking in, just
Played
when I
down
was
the
walking
wing,
in, I came in,
keeping the
it's
wide
cool.
attack going,
Who the hell is that? Or who's that?
and they've cut it out.
Tap that over.
Pogba.
You, and then De Bruyne, you give it to Di
Di
Maria,
Maria.
and
Di
Di
Maria,
Maria
so
give it to
dangerous in these
Neymar,
wide
no,
positions.
give it to Cavani if you really want to, bro.
Good defending.
Shepherd.
Defended well.
You know,
That's
you're not with
relieved
Shepherd,
some of the
bro.
pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play. He's got options on the bench, of course.
You did?
He's gone behind for a goal kick.
Skippy.
Alan Smith, I know you're a big admirer of Antoine Griezmann, but that's 1 or 2 things to pick holes in his game here.
The opposition must be absolutely delighted. They'll be hoping to restrict him to as few touches as he's seen so far.
What time is it? We gotta keep going. It's 4 o'clock. Should we get her?
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to
Are you
intervene.
gonna walk over there? Then pop is walking. I'm not walking over there. It's too cold.
Excellent interception.
I just had a word.
Tried to tackle here, and he's done that.
Ow. See the red? That means it's not really work.
Fine.
This might be it. Hit it hard, but not very true.
Word HAFG.
What's 13.
Yeah, but that's not, wait a minute. You gotta,
Something acceptable.
no, it HAFG, not the H of government. See, it's another word. See the red?
Dad, can I do that?
Yeah.
6 points. There you go. There you go. I have to play my game now.
Grazie.
I got you dead. Ha. Get it. Let's play on words there. I got you dead.
the move and able to cut out the pass.
Neymar, take that touch. First under
Shot
Neymar.
gets blocked.
Can't do
Looked
anything.
very good indeed, but the
Thank you,
move has broken
Neymar.
down.
Just shoot that, bro.
Keeper has reached it.
Diouf,
Rescued
you're
his
not.
side.
You're really shooting.
Now it's a corner.
Esteban Diouf.
Di Maria
Esteban
played it in.
Diouf.
Very close in, Alan, but not very close to scoring.
Yeah, a simple save in the end, and it should have been
Or is it
anything
easy?
but. He should have
Watch
been
this,
picking it
watch
out of the net, the keeper.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a throw.
There, I got Bean. Then.
No, that. Oh, how many with letters?
How many with letters?
How many points do you get?
8.
That's nothing. You want to get more.
Pogba.
I don't know how to tell you this, Jay, but we eventually have to pick up Valerie.
5:15, 5:30.
Did well,
You
stuck
have
out
to
a
sign
foot,
her out.
cut off the pass.
She's not even. She's probably not even
He's
out.
got
after
some
very
room
yet,
out
because
here in the wide
she has to
position.
go to her fantastic science, and that ends at 4:15. So we pick her up
He's
at
tried his
5:15.
shot from long range. Well, nowhere near. It was a long way out.
Yeah, I think that's a waste to try his luck from there.
I got visor.
Visor? Where would you do that?
Do we have a Z and an I? No, you can't. You need VICOR. We don't have it. Do you know ZA is a word?
It is?
Uh-huh.
Why? How?
I don't know. Other people have put it in and I've seen it, so I put it in too. QI, QAT, QIS.
Vint. Oh.
Oh,
My foot could be hurt because I've been in tennis shoes for
where does it hurt? Show me.
same. It's right on top of the, right there, right on top, closer to the
It hasn't gotten
big
better.
toe. It hurts. It seems to go away during the day and then it's back again.
Well, it's not time to take the pill.
No, I know that.
My headache is back. Thank
I
you.
can get you 21. I can get you 21 here.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, wait. How do I do it?
You hit play.
Oh, wait, where was it? Where was it?
Well, let go. I can't see from
Which
here.
one? BH223? No.
No.
It's one of these, right?
Let me see. You gotta give me the. How about if I get the iPad? It's bigger to work on.
1 second. I think I might have.
These aren't real players. This is a game. This is a
Video game.
video game. Yeah.
Not only that, his father spies on him.
Oh, it must have been Howard Cohen. No.
And he doesn't get upset.
Who's that lady?
I was sitting there.
My
Watch,
dad
look
did
up
that.
top.
Oh, look at that.
Mhm.
What is all that? How does he manage to get to?
How did he manage to talk to Franklin as he was walking in the door?
Because he uses the doorbell. He uses the doorbell.
How did he know I carried all those bottles in?
Because
He
he
spies on everything. So be careful what you
Jesus
say.
Christ. That's
We're not
bullshit.
picking up Valerie.
Why not?
Yeah, we don't do that.
Do we
don't
have to
want
pick her up, or does somebody else pick her up?
No, we have to pick her up. I don't know why, but we have to. It's very annoying.
You might be in a. Let me get the.
I don't know which one it was.
Okay, let me get the iPad. It's bigger. Okay.
Well, which one was it?
It'll be on the iPad.
Oh, yeah. Is it on there?
It is.
Is it on the game?
There's only 3 games.
They tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that.
Then I might have actually played it.
They've got numbers in this attack.
He has to
It
make
looks
one
dangerous.
with
Really? What does that mean? But I didn't put in my, but I didn't put in the word.
Clogmore.
I said. Oh no, I might have done it. I think I might
He's had
have.
a real go. It's a decent effort that with plenty of sting in
What
it.
is it?
Yeah,
Which one
not
is
far
this one?
away. He really did
This is
fizz
not
it,
it,
didn't
I
he?
don't think.
That's terrific technique from that distance. Nearly
That was
a
it.
goal.
Yeah, almost caught the goalkeeper by surprise as
Oh,
well.
hers went ahead of that because she sent me a message. Okay, like Midge. You'd like Midge.
I do?
I said you would if you met her. How do I put lights
Oh.
on in here? No.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
See, if it could be
Wait.
Abler. Put that there. Yes,
Eight,
it's
but
a-
that's 8. Ah.
Well, play with it for a few minutes and see if you can get more. Oh, I should plug this in, shouldn't I? Yeah. Do you want to walk over together or drive over together?
I don't know.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, yeah, you have to go around this side, go up on this side.
Yeah, well, go with Franklin. He'll ship you. Jay, if it doesn't turn normal, I'm going back anyway.
8. I'm getting all these 8s. I'm like, what the frick? Sucks. Trash.
No, I didn't remember.
Yeah, remember, this is why it's going down on Ronnie? Michael doesn't know. He sent me a very pretty restaurant. I don't know if you want to go. So he recommends that Greek one we went to once.
Yeah, but this is a hard game.
Well, that's because I'm very intelligent and I like to play it.
I found I could get you 9 points easily, but
Yeah. You know, he's very. Yeah, words of friend. And he was coming up to help me. It's impressive. But hey, I'm sitting here and not complaining. You don't have to get it.
Baba,
Yeah,
is this good?
which one? Diet, very good. Did you send it?
No, should I?
Yeah.
Play. I went to the
Yeah.
This is really fun. I used to play this.
you stop?
Still happening?
You'd have, she'll pop up your fingers.
No. No.
Oh, I don't want. Oh, what's wrong with the word? Well, you really want to get a word, yeah. Now, QI is the word. Don't ask me what it means, because I really do.
Damian Grayson.
What?
Hey, how you doing? You called me earlier?
Stu, S-T-E-W. Pig.
All right, and this concerns what, refresh my memory back.
Was also.
Oh, wait.
How about Stu? S-T-E-W.
Okay, and who is this for you or for another member of your family? I can't remember now.
Stu is a word, it's a dish.
Oh, Cunningham, that's what I was trying, okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying. What is it?
Dish.
Okay, all right, and when is your court date?
Right?
Wednesday.
We're explaining this
Is that your first court date?
Is a word.
No, it's not. That is a
Yeah. Have you had the preliminary hearing? And have they indicted you? So you have an indictment now? How many counts?
Yeah, go ahead.
How many counts to the indictment? How many charges?
Tugs, T-U-G-S.
Huh?
Let's see which way it is.
Just one? See, you're talking to me here Wednesday, Friday night, and I'm out of town, and not back in town until Monday, and then I'll be buried under when I get back in town. Is there a possibility you can go to court on Wednesday and get the case continued? And just tell me you intend to hire a lawyer?
No, it's not.
I think that I think you can on Wednesday. I think you can go there and say, I intend to hire a lawyer, I'm trying to raise the
Oh, wait a
money.
minute.
Don't tell them you hired
I got
anybody
one.
yet, because then that changes everything.
No.
Just say, I intend to hire a lawyer, my grandfather, Mr. Cunningham, is helping me with the
No.
money. I'd like to have the case postponed for me to hire a lawyer. And then once you get out of there on Wednesday, you call me, you tell me what they
See,
did.
try it, see if
Then we'll set up an appointment, because if they continue it, it'll probably be reset sometime in February
Put
or
a
March.
T in front. No, it's
So you'll have plenty of time.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah, but you won't. Just hit
So
recall.
call me back Wednesday, after you get out of court, and we'll go from there, okay? All right, then. Okay, now. Take care.
Let's go for when you get 10 on over here. What was it?
Doves, D-O-V-E-S.
Let's just do that. Or, is M something a word? Like,
No.
I'm reading the word, right? Ducks, right? What?
It's action.
Alright, I'm gonna go in there and play.
Okay, you go in there.
Is there a team you ready for?
Evan, what time is it?
Not quite 7, 4:20.
4:20?
Yeah, so we should wait.
That's a good save. He's got a touch to that. There'll be a signal here at the corner.
Is this yours? Is this yours?
Delivered by Di Maria. Tries to punch it away. Aiming for
Yeah, that's
Neymar.
really going to happen. She'd allow that. No, we don't have enough beds.
Why not? I can sleep on the couch.
There is no couch.
In your room?
There's just a chair.
Yeah, I can sleep.
Well, I like the look of this
Tomorrow
attack.
night, you'll sleep with us. We got your own
Tackle
room
here.
for you.
The shot's on.
Nice.
It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play.
Let it go up, bro.
He can get his cross in here, Angel Di Maria. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack.
Just really end the game, ref.
We're going to shoot from here. Straightforward stop
Ref, and
from an effort from a long, long way out.
Thank you.
Very confident with the ball at his feet. We'll take the lead. Who could be in?
Hey, I have one.
He's in now, going for goal. He's got it up and over the goalkeeper, and he scored. Able to ease the pressure by that intercept. Incisively, Di Maria, and he knocks in the goal.
UT is a word.
For Cavani. Stepping up, trying to play offside, but Cavani's beaten the trap. Punched away by
That's
the
what I did
goalkeeper.
before. That's what I was showing.
Could be dangerous. Neymar can go on here. And here's the shot.
Look at this.
Just hit recall.
He went in well. Has a go here.
Flids. No.
J-O is a word,
J-O. Where would you do that?
but O'Keel is not a word.
Keel. Keel is a word.
Yeah, but O'Keel is. But,
Caw is a word. Caw.
Oka.
Okay. Grotag. That would be 34 if that would work. And animal was
Oh, L-E-F-O-T.
N is a word.
No. You can't put it.
T kip is a word. Right? And N is a word, right? Let's just make sure.
No.
Yes, it's
L-E is a word.
yeah,
Let me see.
hold on, I'm just gonna watch the highlights again. See the highlights again, bro. Still be
Very confident with the ball at his feet.
Damn it! 18th minute, this is it? Yes! This is it!
On for Cavani.
Have watch this. You know he scored a soccer goal, right? Watch this goal. Watch this goal that I scored. I scored
On
this
for
goal.
Cavani. Stepping up, trying to play offside, but Cavani's
Wow.
beaten the trap. He's gone for goal here. From a long
scored
way
that.
out.
You're good.
Well, it's on a video game.
Oh. But you're still good.
Okay.
If we had an A,
Yeah, that would be a lot of things.
you could put it here.
What?
Z-A and A-D is a word.
Zad and Ab?
Yeah.
Saw and How do you know that?
Just from playing this a long time.
Really?
Huh? Fab is a word, but F-O-F isn't a word. Gee, this is a hard one, Frank.
I know over here. You're welcome.
Try YOLA, Y-O-L-A. I don't know if that's a word.
Yola?
Yeah.
Where do you do that?
Yeah. Well, has Mr. Duru told you that he's no longer handling the case?
No.
I know this might be a word. Ola would be a word, but Ola it's not.
Ola
Like
isn't a
I
word.
found a word, sate for four, but
Is it red or white? Or green? I was say.
Oh wait, that's a word. Saffin, I thought it was a word.
This is a hard one.
Well, the only way I can
Really?
Try-
intelligently respond to you about this is, if I saw the
HOJ.
police report
Hog.
and you gave me Rochelle's last
I think we
name
tried
and
that.
phone number, so
Yeah,
I could talk to her a little bit more about it.
Any
And I
good
could
packs?
take you,
No, no good packs. Not really.
talk to her,
I
call
need
me
to
back,
do more packs. I mean,
and,
there's
let
this
you know
though,
what I think of
so
the
I
situation.
really want to do all 20 of them. But there's no point of getting hamster. I've done one of them.
Okay, so.
How about Jamaica? What do you
Why
get?
don't you get that
Okay,
police
yeah,
report
that's
to me, you
that's
wanna
so
send it to me by
pointless.
fax?
What do you get for doing the wait, where are we? Oh, really?
Got one for 12.
Okay, email it
Good.
with a cover page saying this is.
Yeah. So I mean, this is boring.
person
Hold
that I
on,
spoke
right
to
now.
about the accident, name is right, his phone number, and nephew was a passenger.
Oh, it's an it's for the MLS. For the MLS one, you know, like the league SBCs, there's an MLS one out right now. Same with the Calcio A, Calcio A, or whatever. Serie A, Calcio A.
And letter J, letter S, name Weiss, W-E-I-S-S.
Okay. I
P
don't know
is
what
in
that
Paul,
means for sure.
C is in Charlie.com. Make sure you do a cover page in which you remind me who you are, because I'm talking to you out of town now on Friday afternoon, so just say, this is Tammy Wright, I spoke to you last week and you were out of town. This is my phone number.
Are you doing another can? Maybe different one this time?
And I'll be in the office on Monday.
Hey, good. Pie is a word.
Make sure you leave these phone numbers, okay? Okay, all right.
You think we should go? It's getting dark.
Yes, she did get the list of restaurants she sent. That one of them looked really good. One of the restaurants she sent us looked really good, so
Wait a minute. He can hear you?
yeah.
Michael, can you hear us? Say yes or no.
He can't talk to us, he has to comment.
So comment yes.
We'll say yes.
What is the GIO? Oh, thank you. Jay, you've got to look at these restaurants and decide where you want to go.
I'm not gonna look at you.
Michael wants to know.
I'm not gonna know from looking at names of restaurants.
I'm going to show you a picture of the restaurant.
They talk way too much. Way too much.
Franklin, ask them what time we should get Valerie.
We'll get her around. Daddy, is it okay if we get her around 5:15, 5:30?
Tell them we don't want her.
They don't want to have to pick her up. They have to pick her up though, so you don't just leave the comment saying yes there because that makes no sense. Bebe,
Yeah?
he said after 4:30 anytime.
Okay. How about that 10 o'clock tonight then, Frank?
It ends, well, aftercare ends at 6:30. You can't pick her up at 10. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Daddy. My back hurts. I feel really bad doing that, but we gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. If you know what I mean. Do shock 4 disconnected. Charge the battery. And where's the last controller? Can you write
The
it?
other one is that 3-1 Manadel.
Jesus.
What did I get?
Jesus. I need a freaking controller. Really? Are they both dead? This one alive again? Yeah, it has 2. Yeah. How does it load that quick? There we go. Now I can open 4 of these. So not too hard, right? Board, come on. Ah! Oh my god, I did not mean to land on that computer. My head. Both me again. Ah, crud. I've gotten 0 boards today. Roberto Chapo Moting. Nice. Nice. Oh, come on. I thought dabbing would help a pack. Fine, at least one of them has to be a board though. Come on, please be a board. Please be a board. Come on. Oh, what the hell? These bats are that bad. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Play another game.
Yeah.
A FIFA. Oh, FIFA. I gotta play. Like, out of it? Yeah. It's weird. This picture was so weird. Okay, this team this team sucks. My team's decent though, so yeah. Like die. I mean, like, I did everything on that team that I could do. That's good. Yeah. This guy's team is murr. He's an Italian coach who's coached in Germany. Okay, that's weird. I've never heard of Italian coach.
The ball is rolling to start the first half. Neymar.
Oh, this pass.
Well, this is how the
Oh,
home team
come on,
shape up.
pass
Stefan
it
Ruffier
over.
starts in goal.
Di Maria,
Kamil Klich
pass
starts
it in.
with Marquinhos in central defence. Edinson Cavani is the main striker today.
Slide tackle, slide tackle, slide tackle, slide tackle. Aubameyang. Where's
Here's
my
a chance to attack.
Where is he? Oh,
And in he goes with the tackle.
I have in my journals book.
Franklin,
Yeah,
where
Linda.
would you
They've
rather
lost the
go?
ball,
In
and the
Queen's
counter-attack
Home
could be
Fire
there.
Pizza or the Greek restaurant?
Neither.
Well, he can do this, Kevin
Where
De
would you
Bruyne.
like
Can
to
really
go?
get at the
The place that we
opposition.
were looking at
Pogba.
before.
Huh?
The place that looks really great.
It looks a little like it's
Worked
more
really
for just
to read
adults.
the intention of the pass.
Really? It's in East
Conte,
Rutherford.
What does that mean?
better at winning the ball. And now the shot.
Oh, he said it's
The
in
defender
East
to say,
Rutherford.
well done.
Not
But I think, no, he had the chance, really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to
You know how to
get
get
his shots
there?
away,
No.
even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
My dad texted. Remember, he said we want to go to blah blah blah, but in Rutherford. So
Certainly
Ready,
wanting
Paul.
to find a teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
it's easier to talk to people, isn't
Adam
it?
Lallana.
yeah, when they can also talk back.
Yes.
Here,
Along
you
that,
have to talk.
turnover of possession
They have to
here.
comment if they want to say anything. And not a lot of people are commenting on the stream.
De La Feu.
Though yesterday I did comment 40 times on the stream, so it wasn't really
Adam
great.
Lallana. Nice return pass.
Have I really been sitting here streaming?
Hi, this
Now they've
one
got a chance
in
in
East
this part of the
Rutherford, it
pitch.
looks like it's a fancy restaurant, no?
Younes Alonda.
Should I make a reservation?
Sterling.
Yeah, you should.
Well, the fans know he can shoot. And
Okay,
wanting
are you
him
gonna
to do so
come?
here.
You can
Oh,
shoot
nowhere
it,
near.
really?
No,
Well, I'm
he's
saying you should
miscued
one
that
more
one.
time.
Miscued it badly.
Like what?
Good football between these two. Nice
Okay,
passing.
I'll make a 6:30 reservation now. Is Sharon staying there or is she coming home?
Little landmark for
For
him
5
today.
people.
His 50th appearance.
Okay,
Slip
6:30 for
Lauren
5
has been
people. He
keeping
says
parents.
it's not.
The goalkeeper comes
Oh,
out
it's
with
a
a punch.
foul. He completely dominated my guy's head there.
Chance to
Such
go
a
at the
foul.
opposition with pace.
Okay, we got 2 viewers. Thank you.
Still going toward. Well, he could be in.
How has he kept that in?
Whipped in from the wide area. That's too
Okay,
deep a ball
cross.
for his
Ah.
teammates trying to get in front of goal.
What?
There is
Really?
some backup for him in this position.
You're saying one thing. Someone
Fernando.
just took both the people
Could
just
take the
leave
lead.
like, bruh. You can't touch it.
Good vision here. Di Maria with
I was
the
about
ball.
to score a goal. Why couldn't I just stay?
Di Maria.
I couldn't just stay.
On for Cavani. There's still danger here after this half clearance.
What the fuck?
De Marcos.
That's not
Good
good.
challenge.
That's a great
Decisive pass.
That's a great
Cross from Neymar.
cross. That's a fucking wow. He's a shitty goalie.
Fabra.
He's a shitty player. He's a shitty person. That's really fucking right.
It's looking good, this move.
Hey, Sterling. Sterling,
Adam
want to
Lallana.
fight, bro?
Good refereeing.
Fight Adam. Yeah, Adam.
Free kick given by the ref.
That's not a foul. There is no foul there. It's like earlier they said he went around with a small tackle there, and he's rewarded with
And a
a
goal! And they've opened the scoring now.
shit. Okay. You know,
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
FIFA, you want to let Fethius score on me? Bro.
Promising
Ben
build-up
Yedder scored on me. There's
until
no
that
way
challenge.
Ben Yedder has scored on me. This is really crappy, bro. I mean, like, the computer's beating.
Neymar. Lovely ball
Yeah?
from Neymar. Well, can he get to the score? And it's in for the goal.
In New Jersey, do I have to put in the area code also?
No, you just
the
type
telephone.
yeah.
Oh,
You
that's
just type
normal
in
stuff.
number.
Having just scored, they concede at the other end. Lack
Good
of
job, Archie.
concentration.
Well, he might be a defender by name, but he's got an attacker's instincts, as this shows.
Well, his teammates are all
Bruh.
over him. They know he's capable of doing that. I think he does it plenty of times in training, but this one's valuable.
Oh, we got one viewer. Thank
Away
you.
we go at 1-1.
38 minutes into the stream
De
now.
Marcos.
Right, no,
Good
we have to
work,
wait
really,
18
to
more
read
seconds,
the
but
intention of the
technically
pass.
we're 38 minutes.
This is how they love to play on the
he's
break.
accelerating.
And
It's
he did
pressed
it.
on a Neymar. Neymar.
And it's a shot.
Neymar.
Went for placement
That
here.
is so
Not far
shit.
away, but he'll be frustrated.
What
Well, when you're that far
the
out,
frick?
if you just get some power behind it,
What
the
the
keeper will have
hell?
little chance, but he chose the other option.
What the hell?
This could be it. He's in.
Find Adam on and, you know,
Good
take
play
two different
until they got that challenge in.
Famous for genius. You
Yeah.
have to
Fabra.
have the area code.
No, you don't.
This is going to be a throw.
I never type in anything. I type in
It's
against
Marquinhos. Put away, but
Then
not
why did you
out
take
of
that?
harm's way. They can clear it here.
What skills by the defender, DeMarcus?
A chance to break away now on the counter.
Something wrong, DeMarcus.
Now the goalkeeper can maybe think about starting an attack. Quick header, found a teammate.
The players just don't know how to defend, so it's slide.
Getting forward well as a team now.
They think they're doing, they're just slide. They're really weird.
All about picking the right pass now as he cuts it
Oh,
back.
what the
And a
heck?
score now. Well, it was a gift. Strikers dream about moments like this. A tap in.
Yeah, it's not often that you do get what is literally an open goal. He wasn't going to miss it.
Fine, you want to do that?
Wonderful
Just let me
save.
miss it.
When you call from landline to
Position
landline.
out with a short call.
Yeah, you do have to. Yeah,
No
my
danger
dad's
from
usually
that
in
cross
the
because the
States,
defender
so-
can cope with it
It's in
easily.
the same state. When I was
Ben
called,
Yedder
I had to dial
on the
201
move and able to
first.
cut out
Why?
the pass.
Because that's the way it's set up
Oh,
here.
it could be
Now,
dangerous.
in Boca Raton,
Yeah.
you don't have
Yeah, because in Florida. In Florida, they have
Angel
nice
Di
technology.
Maria.
No,
Pogba.
Why not?
Pogba!
Just-
That was a
the
good
sky's
chance to
red.
get
Red
level
sky
here.
at night.
Well, it certainly was good move too. And you didn't
I
know
don't like
the
red
chances that you
sky.
might take it.
Look,
It
come here.
looks like
From a
blood.
fair way
Come
out.
here.
Well, I've seen
I
him
saw
score
it.
from these sort of
Okay.
distances before.
That's good.
Not this time, though.
Why is it good?
It's going
Sailors
wide.
don't like red skies.
Red sky at night, sailors
We're
delight.
hearing
Red
there will
sky
be
in
3
morning,
added minutes
sailor
here.
take warning.
Sailors take warning. Sailors. Not sailor. I mean, that's cool.
Still.
Get it? Sailor. Warning, boring. Get it?
Back heel doesn't come off.
Tell them we have a 6:30 reservation at the restaurant in East
I don't know
Rutherford.
if my dad is watching.
Huh?
I don't know if my dad is watching.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch now.
I mean, we're here.
I don't know if it's him watching the stream.
Well, this is half time.
Yeah, think of that. Who is it watching the stream?
So here we go with the second half.
Watching the what?
Stream. I'm streaming on YouTube.
Coming on
I
strong.
have no
Looking
idea.
to play their way through now.
I don't know who it is either.
Thomas Meunier.
Yeah.
Conte. That's a good block.
Really Conte.
Trying to catch the player in possession.
Really. Okay, just move backwards, kind of there, Glick. I don't.
That's great defending there, stopping that attack.
Make a save.
Quick-witted and quick in his
Because
movement
games
to
like this,
intercept
when
there.
I'm losing, it's still kind of hard because I know I'm losing the team.
Neymar.
I can easily take close shots or something.
Got his shot off now. Keeper has
Next
reached
time.
in and rescued his side.
Yeah, first
Yeah, the throw here. Now here is a jump. They
That's
stopped
a
him in the nick of time.
foul! He ran right
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. Four opponents to try and beat, but they still have possession.
Maybe I could
Good
clean your
defending.
house for you.
Adam Lallana. Fernando.
Grandparents don't clean their grandchildren's house.
Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead.
Oh,
He'll be pleased with that first
Frankenberry.
45 minutes.
Steal the ball from the
Fernando.
What is
student.
this?
Now Lallana.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Lallana.
The charger for
Lallana.
Yes, boom. Put it in and then you put it charging.
De La Feu.
I don't know how I'm losing this game. Like, I'm completely dominating him.
Real
but I'm doing
miscue
the
here.
sides.
With a goal to his name, the midfield player is now coming off.
Yeah, he's one of those key midfielders, probably one of the first on the manager's team sheet. Done himself no harm here.
Attacking now. Marquinhos! To bring them level.
Yes!
Oh,
What
what a miss.
Well, what a chance for an equaliser that was. And I think the tension got to him, tightened up.
That is such a goal. How has he missed that? Move that.
Shit happens.
What? Okay, alright. Shit does happen. Who cares?
Ben Yedder.
How has he missed that? That is so pointless. They're doing
That's
it on
one for the
purpose.
goalkeeper,
They
I think.
clearly
Played it
aim
back
to
to
the
him.
corner of the net and not to the side of the net.
Neymar.
No one aims the ball to the net
Conte.
unless they're
Good
trying
football
to-
between these two. Nice passing. On for Cavani. Hit the ball.
Yes, that was in. That was
Nonsense
so
defending from
gonna
him.
go in. For sure. What make me lose?
Anticipated the
this game, right?
direction
Yeah.
of the pass and was able
Yeah,
to
do that to
intervene.
me, right? Yeah. Just do that to somebody who's actually playing really well. But yeah, I'll make them go
Able to
2-1
make a
down,
good
then
interception.
like make them
Putting
miss
on
an
the
empty,
squeeze again
pretty
and
much an
forcing
empty net
an
with
error,
Pogba,
really a
then
wasteful
header from
clearance.
Cavani hits the bar. It's not even
That's what the ref's
convincing.
going to do.
That's not a foul. That's
Substitution
not even
coming
a
up
foul.
as they look to make sure they hold their lead till the final whistle.
They won't keep their lead. It's obvious. I'm actually going to win the game.
Angel Di Maria getting forward well as a team now.
They're not.
Cavani! Wonderful finish.
3-2.
Keeper couldn't get down quickly enough to deal with such a low and effective shot.
It was almost an air of, well, we expected this when the goal was celebrated. Nothing too extravagant.
Tell him we have 6:30
My
reservation.
dad's watching. My dad's
No, I think they do. There's a certain swagger to their play. And inner self-belief.
Send them a
They know
text.
they're better, and they're showing it out on that pitch.
But it's
Oh,
in.
what a finish.
Special moment you don't often see.
It's not special. He does that all the time.
It is so hit for that goal.
Didn't he just? He's a long
Look at
way
this
out.
goal.
The keeper had absolutely no chance.
It flew into the net from a long, long way out.
When you're ready to
Good look here,
Yeah.
again, by the replay of the goal. Very good game, 3-2.
Then here's what's going to happen. You're going to be in a situation where was it? What? Pick her up? And walk over there? Yeah. Come get you.
There to fail.
Down backwards to Raul Level, which does a shitty job on the ball there. Naby Keita, deflected. Gleek,
Angel Di Maria.
Angel Di Maria.
Oh, they've let Cavani. Lots of
Slam
bounces.
blocks, and Fabra clears it out of bounds with his head.
You know,
Frank Fulbrook did a nice job.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again.
I bet you're
Adam
down.
Slap tackle.
Maybe the counter-attack is on here. It'll be a throw.
I don't know what the hell he might
I guess he
have
was
pulled
aiming
there,
for a teammate, but he certainly didn't find one.
Hatem. What's Hatem? I don't know what.
Cavani showing good vision here. Trying to find Di Maria. Try one now. Here's a
Muslera,
chance,
how the
goalkeeper
hell?
exposed.
Oh,
Bit
Marquinhos
away
is
by the
Marquinhos.
defender.
Di Maria.
Pogba.
That
Well, it will be a throw-in.
Paul
Adam
Pogba.
Lallana.
What the fuck do you think you're What? Why you say that?
In Ireland's
You
time
said-
here, he still can have a
WTF.
decisive moment in
WTF.
the short time that remains.
I'm gonna play one more 12-minute game after this game ends.
You should say WTF.
It's been a thrilling contest, this.
do you think you'll-
And we're into
Huh?
the last
Yes.
knockings of it.
And
The supporters,
WGAS.
well, they're not showing any sign of losing their stamina. They've been great.
Yeah, always love coming to this ground. One of the best atmospheres around. They've not disappointed.
Break quickly when they get possession. Ben Yedder,
WGAS.
good defending.
Or not, well, technically WGS doesn't use A.
Could be dangerous. Now the
And
shot! It's come off the goalkeeper, still in
That's
play.
it. That's it. That was all your ball, bro.
yeah,
Come on, Raheem. Don't you dare.
Opportunity in a wider area.
Raheem Sterling.
That's really the way to get the ball out of the danger zone. And the build-up, they're nearly in. The referee has acknowledged the flag from his assistant and given the offside.
Did it make you sneeze?
Now they do need
Or make
an
me
injection of fresh enthusiasm from the bench.
Spicy,
Pogba.
right? Make your cough sound
Meunier.
really weird. And your breath.
They could pose some danger now. On for Cavani. Shots on here. Chance for his second goal of the match. The goalkeeper determined not to be beaten a second time.
Yeah, I think he was disappointed how he got beaten the first, so made amends there.
Referee says that's that. Well, given their status in the match, Alan, clearly underdogs, they'll be pretty happy with the way they played.
I think so. Yeah, they can take.
I think they
It
closed.
must have been annoying, right?
No.
We're leaving once I finish my other game.
Everybody clapped when we landed.
They should. It took a really long.
Wants to see you again.
The pilot was a
Actually-
good pilot.
What about the
You know, I'm just gonna play some coaches.
So you want to go on another cruise with us, huh?
Yes. Get a call?
That's your dad. He said,
How many times you see him?
make sure you bring ID when you pick up Val. They may ask for it.
Yeah.
What if we don't have it?
Rogers and he's on Georgia Avenue.
They won't give it to us.
But they know me, so.
Oh, damn.
I know, I never thought of that.
Oh, Dr. Berger.
They'll bring your ID.
I'm not going,
Dr.
Grandpa.
Mohammed
Papa.
Berger.
He's nice looking. Who is he?
Neymar.
He's very handsome.
He's Brazilian.
Want to go to Brazil?
One day.
I was in Brazil.
Yeah, Neymar Jr., see?
I met him.
Neymar Jr.
In case we get so fucked up, we can wind up with millions between all these places.
At last, after all the build-up, the game starts.
I don't know. Good question.
This is the home team lineup. Stefan Ruffier starts in goal. Kamil Klik starts with Marquinhos in central defence. Edison Cavani is the main striker today. Moving forward with some danger to the opposite. Hit it well! Brave to take that on, Alan. He wasn't far away.
He's got a history of finding the back of the net from these distances.
Well, it was off target, Alan, wasn't it? But it was a decent strike from a fair way out.
Well, it would have been a heck of a goal to score from that distance. I'm surprised he tried, actually.
Watch the Wizards game.
So it's at 9:30 tonight. There's no way. You want to see the game?
I like to watch them play. I like
McCabe.
basketball.
There's good movement forward here. Brennan.
I think it's too rough.
Place to try and hit it now. He's refused to be beaten here.
Standing ovation from the fans, and why not? What a stop.
He's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception, made it look easy, actually. Gone in a bit crudely, I think, with that one, but... And it's a shot now! Out in front of goal. The shot's on! And it's gone for a corner. Swung in from the corner. Not able to take full advantage. Good position. Pressure on, another corner. Corner's taken. Shot's on! Oh, that would have looked great if it had flown in, but in the end it didn't fly very close at all.
No, he looked a bit embarrassed after that effort.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Gets a set loose, and Millionaires sends it to
Di Maria. He looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down.
What is the Gio?
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Giovinco card.
Well, he's cut that out well
What
read.
is it?
It is a special card for an SBC.
Just cleared downfield, not a
Swap
proper
holding
pass,
challenge.
because the pressure is so intense. And that will be a throw as the header goes
Which
out
you do
of
to
play.
get certain prizes in FIFA. So you
Here's
can
Buckley.
packs and get players. So
Okay.
Brenner.
Get a special looking Giovinco card. You can do that SBC. It's normally just a gold 82
Buckley.
rated, but now he's an 86 SBC.
And here's the shot. Well, I'll give him credit for having a go, but it's nowhere near the target.
Yeah, he took responsibility, didn't he? And he'll be hoping it's a bit better next time.
Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. It's good work between these two.
This is a shit
Gary
shot.
McCabe.
So why is
Need to try and get the ball back
your
now.
grandmother slept on?
Decision is a throw. It was a
Yeah,
fair tackle.
So she didn't sleep
Looking
all
to
night.
clip
She
it
slept
into the
with
middle.
her sister.
The defender getting in the way.
She slept with my sister. Who farted?
He's got his shot off now.
She slept
You
in
see
her
what he was
bed.
trying to do, opening up his
No,
body
right here.
to place it, but he's placed it wide,
She
sadly
slept
for
over
him.
Here, Valerie slept over there.
And Valerie stopped talking.
Yeah.
Di Maria.
But she still knows really about herself.
This with a chance to go into the lead now. It's in for them. Wow, that has come as a surprise, particularly to the opposition who were dominating the match. But the team have made good use of a stray ball in midfield. They've taken it on. Good play, good from their point of view. Not so good for the opposition. So the first goal is 1-0.
My mom, my dad, my sister, and my relatives.
Sullivan.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm one of those good people.
That's an easy cutout for the opposition. Saw the pass coming.
Stop eating, we're going to dinner.
Sullivan
We don't have any sodas in this house.
Yes, we do.
played forward. A bit of
You
pace
don't
in this
need a
attack.
soda.
Now the
Stop
shot.
eating junk.
Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it.
Between unsalted nuts and this,
Probably the
that was
pass
my
getting
lunch.
through with
And I had cereal for breakfast. You mind?
anticipation.
Look what I have.
Important challenge now. He must get the ball
Where
away.
did Sharon sleep?
Angel Di Maria.
My
And
sister's
Valerie's
left over
left
there.
there.
Why didn't Valerie sleep in her room?
Brennan.
She wants to take her.
Here's a chance to attack.
I want to take that woman named Sharon.
He's on the move all the time and makes lots of these interceptions.
I don't know, whatever one she was at.
On the move and able
Speaking
to
of
cut out
Sharon,
the pass.
did you see that last episode? No, the next
Angel
last
Di Maria
episode.
opening them up with a through pass.
Oh, this is actually
Cavani. Cavani! Well, that could be the insurance goal here.
That little bit of daylight that
Wouldn't you
are
like to
after.
sit here and have somebody smile?
What is all this stuff here? He can see me
Well, he
now?
got to the position of
well,
maximum
no.
opportunity.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was an impossible opportunity to squander.
Yeah. we often
You're on
say it's an easy
YouTube.
chance, but you have got
You're
to
on
be there.
YouTube. People can watch
This lad
it.
has got the knack of doing that.
What do you mean? Other people besides your father?
Yeah.
He's
anyone
starting
can watch
at
it.
I don't want
2-0.
anybody seeing me.
I'm waving to them.
Well, there's no one watching. So
How do you
There's
know
7
that?
people watching.
that's 7 comments.
Gary McCabe
Oh.
into the attacking third.
You can only see 5.
Well, it's an important
There's 7 right
area
there.
to win back the ball, that.
2 of them are farther up. 5 of them are down there.
Angel Di Maria. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Keeper might shot off. It was a real opportunity. but
What is
might
the-
be a
what
key
does this say?
moment
What
in
is
there
the-
From a defensive point of view.
Yeah,
What is
well,
that?
He
It's
did
an
converge on it
SBC,
quickly.
Squad
Missed
building
by much,
challenge.
but he's missed it.
And they make certain cards for certain players in the league. So that Giovinco plays in the MLS, Major League Soccer, in America, and he has a special SBC card. We're leaving at the end of this game.
Where's that T-shirt that I gave you?
They could pose some
That I
danger
got from
now.
Italy.
Promising
Oh,
build-up
that?
until
Yeah.
It's in my
that
room.
challenge.
Roger and Lily.
They had to make that for you.
They did. They didn't have it.
They made it for you.
They had. Like, did you ask for a certain player?
Yeah, you asked for some player
Brennan.
and they made
We
it.
could be in.
So you put,
Of all the decisions
did
that
you know I like
are difficult
Roger
to get
Nicole?
right on a
No,
regular
I said
basis
to
offside.
Papa, you know who
Probably right up
Franklin
there, isn't
really
it, Alan?
likes?
Right here?
Yeah,
No,
when the
of course
defence is
your
pushing
father's
up and the
fault.
players rushing through, it's such a difficult decision, but it's a
So-
good one in this case.
I mean, the second guy I would want on that team would be probably a guy
But you
named.
just contacted me and told me exactly what you wanted instead of going to your father.
No, I know. That was the guy I would have
This is
Anticipated the
Franklin's.
direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
I got one and a
Looked
half
very good
rows.
indeed, but the
This is
I think
Franklin.
It was
the other
broken
part
down.
of the car,
bit predictable. Pogba trying
It
to put
is.
his teammate in. Oh, charged down.
Brother!
Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. Corner played into the middle. A good lead. The header too high.
Yeah, unlucky. Give him another chance. I think he took that away.
Halftime's in 5 minutes.
But then that's 15 minutes.
No,
Sullivan
5 FIFA minutes.
cut out the pass.
It's a video game minutes. It's just not
They've been striving to get this sort of
And then
attack going.
halftime
It looked on there,
doesn't take
and
long
then
at all.
the
I just
interception
press
came in.
X, and
Do
then
you think you should get her? It's 5 o'clock.
Could be dangerous.
Yeah, we're getting her
Slip
when this
through.
game's over. Which will be done in like 2 minutes, like 6 minutes actually.
Dangerous piece of
What time is
defending,
your
really.
dance away?
Under some pressure straight
That's
away.
tomorrow.
What time?
1 or 1:30, but it's not.
Threw everything
She is
behind that
basketball
shot.
at 10 o'clock.
Frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
What a goal! You know, it's not actually a real game. It's the video game. The Don't you go? Did you guys
Now they've got it.
It could be in from Di Maria's through pass.
Yes.
It's in for the goal.
You told us it was a real.
Because I can control what they're doing.
I gotta take some
I
aspirin.
control what you guys are doing. I can skip
Two for him on the day,
Franklin.
and two
Stop
very
it.
well taken goals.
I'm not touching.
You don't often see this, such a one-sided first half. They never really got going, the opposition. And
Give me a couple also,
out of
will
the
you?
contest almost before it began. Well, then it goes. Well, all credit for taking the volley on, but in the
Let's
end,
go right
no one did
now.
it.
Oh, wait, where are you looking?
Space to try and hit it now. Gone in a bit crudely, I think, with that one, but... And it's a shot now! Out in front of goal. This with a chance to go into the lead now. Opening them up with a through pass. Cavani! Cavani! Now they've got a... It could be in from Di Maria's through pass. And it's in for the goal.
If you're walking, I'm gonna go upstairs and see if Michael has a heavier jacket
For who?
for you.
I'm walking with this. I'm fine with
You
this.
want my hat?
No. Did you find any aspirin?
Found stool softener.
No. We probably have some upstairs.
How do you? I'm gonna make him put the news back.
Yeah.
Franklin,
Yeah.
would you take this off the television?
Put on those two stations. Put on Meet the.
Wait.
Put on the MSNBC.
Can you wait until I come back? Because I need to finish this game.
Bebet doesn't want to wait. She wants to see something else now. Finish the
Right
game
now.
later.
Right now.
Change it right
I
now.
can't finish it later. It's either I finish it right after this, after we go, or never.
And as you've seen,
Okay, thank you.
Or this.
No, I just
No.
want that. I don't want to
You
see
don't want
it.
the local news?
There is no
surprises me when Chuck Weston and Lindsey
5 o'clock local news.
there was no Democrat. Usually
Okay,
in
still
some
get it.
issue, one
Be
of the-
careful, Jay.
bipartisan-
You don't want my hat?
I don't want you
They
to.
wanted to make every-
Franklin, here's your coat.
Where's your shoes?
Is that no longer the case? Now, this aspect of the investigation is broken down on partisan lines because the Senate Judiciary Committee
Do with shoes.
I know. You're putting that on inside out.
This is not. This is not.
is angry about the way that was
Why didn't you
handled.
tell me
He's
that?
made allegations that it's infected with racial propaganda. He wants to expose
Why
this
did you
to
tell me that before you
Did
handed
I
it?
just tell him that?
Before you handed it to me.
I thought you would know. Do you want to put this on under that?
Jimmy Jordan was a member of
You'd
the
like
House
it?
Judiciary Committee. Congressman Jordan, welcome back to the show, sir. Good to be with you. All right, I want to start with your call for Jeff Sessions to resign. Because
Oh,
one of
here's the
things
hat I
that
made
we
her.
cite is his inability to control leaks. And I have
Remember
to say,
that?
Yeah, I remember that.
for members of Congress to complain about others
Yeah.
leaking, to me, is
I made that.
no offense. Are you going to tell me you've never
Yeah.
leaked, or nobody from the
Yeah, I
Senate's
know.
ever leaked, or nobody from the Judiciary
Sure.
Committee's ever leaked anything to reporters?
I got
We
Valerie
ready?
money. I'm giving Valerie money.
Where's your gloves?
Zip your
Zip up
shirt.
now before we walk out the door.
House Intelligence Committee, Devin Nunes has been caught leaking stuff. I mean, this isn't new.
Take your time to get back with her.
We can't answer your question.
Do you have ID on you?
Jeff Sessions on the witness stand a few weeks back.
Okay,
Do you have
yeah.
idea? Do you have ID?
Did the FBI
You need your
I
ID.
know who I am.
No, they need to know. They don't
Well,
know.
you'll tell them who I am.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Okay.
Main sources.
You go to your driver's
Last year in the dossier, it really came about was AFR in Great Britain. She was
Hey.
involved. That was the catalyst.
Okay.
Yay.
Tell me you don't have ID.
So I think there's a host of concerns we have with Attorney General Sessions. If he does his job, if he
They're valid.
appoint a second special counsel, stop the leaks, actually give us the documents we've requested, and looks to be some movement on that this week, thank goodness. And if he would answer our questions, then fine. So do your job and everything's fine. But if you're not, then maybe it's time for someone else. That's all we say.
Do you believe the Russians interfered in the election in 2016?
That's what's been said, but do I think there's any
You don't believe it? You don't think there's any evidence?
No. The intelligence community has told us that. But what Special Counsel Mueller is looking into is, did the Trump campaign coordinate with the Russians to influence the election? To date, zero evidence on that. But of course, some people, and some of my colleagues on the Democrat side, want to forget the fact that we know the Clinton campaign paid the law firm, who paid Fusion, who paid Chris Steele, who paid Russians to do what? Influence the election. So we know that happened. What we're saying is let's have some equal treatment on all this and give all the answers for the American people.
It does seem, though, that you're more concerned about the executors than perhaps the more alarming allegation, which is foreign interference.
Chuck, who wouldn't be concerned about the investigators? Well, think about what we've learned in the last 8 weeks. That the DNC and the Clinton campaign, one and the same, paid for the opposition research, paid for the dossier, which was likely used as the basis to secure the FISA warrants to spy Americans and to keep...
You keep saying
Think
likely
about it.
used, there's no fact.
Lisa Page, Bruce Ornelli, all that stuff we've learned about in the last few weeks, and you said you're not concerned about the investigators. I'm concerned about all of it. That's why I said let's get the answers to all these questions.
So why not actually find a fact that somehow these investigators made up? I mean, you're assuming that they've made this stuff up. Do you believe that these investigators are just making stuff up and making up allegations about the Russians' attempts to influence the campaign?
I think it's highly unusual that Peter Strzok and Lisa Page exchanged text messages where they say we need an insurance policy because we can't let the American people elect Donald Trump president. We can't have that happen. And he's a guy on the Mueller team. I think it's highly unusual when normally the investigators say, well, we can't make information public, ongoing investigation, when they say, you know what, we're going to release 375 texts. Why did they release any text, and why only 375 of the 10,000? I think that's all. I think it's unusual that Bruce Orr, a top lawyer at the Justice Department's wife, was working for Fusion GPS on the dossier project. I think all that's unusual. So I would like to get answers to why all that was going on in the midst of all these investigations that we have.
Does it at all not make you feel better that Robert Mueller got rid of these FBI investigators from his team before you and others pointed this out? This is only known after the fact. He got rid of these investigators before they found it themselves. This was their own internal check. Does that not give you any sort of confidence that, you know what, he is policing his investigators?
That's fine, but they didn't tell us why they got rid of them. And never forget, Lisa Page left 2 weeks before Peter Strzok. 2 weeks before the FBI and Bob Mueller even knew about those. So why did she leave early? I don't know the answer to that question. I think that's important. I think that could be relevant. So there's all these questions. We did a whole list of them, 18 key questions in 2018 that we need answers to. That's why we think we need the documents, we need access to the witnesses. Frankly, many of us, and a growing chorus of members, is calling for a second special counsel. So this is in no way partisan. This is about just let's get the answers for all these questions. And what I'd like to see is the same kind of intensity to answer the questions I'm raising that so many people have for Bob Mueller and his investigation. Just a fraction of the intensity would be good.
I think because one is about potentially a treasonous allegation and one feels like political gamesmanship.
How How is it political gamesmanship when the guy who ran the Clinton investigation, ran the Russian investigation, interviewed Mills, interviewed Epstein, interviewed Clinton, interviewed Mike Flynn, when that guy's exchanging text messages where he says we need an insurance policy, we can't run the risk that Donald Trump's going to be president.
So you're assuming, so what you're saying is that,
to get to the bottom of it.
then why should you be a credible investigator on Congress? You're a partisan, you're a Republican, you're a conservative Republican. Why should, I mean, what you're saying is that somehow this FBI agent, because he may have had a personal opinion about Donald Trump, was somehow going to skew his investigation. Do you believe that?
Chuck, he wasn't just any FBI agent. He was a top official, 7th floor official.
Do you have evidence that he's ever skewed an investigation?
Running the Russian investigation. He was deputy head of counterintelligence. This is not just, this is the guy who,
Do you think he would have gotten those jobs? Do you think he would have gotten those jobs if he weren't an ethical person in the FBI? Do you believe the FBI is this? Do you believe the FBI is this?
I know he was kicked off of Mueller's team when it was discovered what was in these text messages. I know he ran the investigation of Clinton, ran the Russian investigation with that inherent bias that was displayed in those text messages. We need to know what the insurance policy. You don't think we should interview this guy? You don't think we should ask questions? You don't think we should put him on a witness stand? Of course. That's what we're getting to. Yeah, we need the documents first, and that's finally, thank goodness Chairman Nunes has been pushing. Finally, it seems like the Justice Department is going to start giving us the information that we've been asking for the last 6 months.
Let me ask you this. You want Jeff Sessions to resign because you feel like he's not controlling the FBI, but he recused himself.
Isn't it his job?
Isn't it ethical? Isn't he taking the ethical route here by saying he abided by career attorneys who told him, look, you were involved in the campaign, you made a pledge during your confirmation hearing. He's abiding by his pledge. How is he supposed to, quote, get control of the leaks of the FBI and the Russian investigation if he's recused himself?
He's still the Attorney General. He still shouldn't be leaking information in an ongoing investigation. We've called for him to appoint a special counsel, second special. Lindsey Graham has called for it. A number of people called for it.
He's recused himself. So why should he? Are you saying because of his position on the Russian investigation, he's incapable of carrying out the functions of being Attorney General?
No, I'm saying there are 4 big concerns we have, and that's why we say deal with these 4 big concerns. And if you can't deal with those 4 big concerns, if you can't do your job, then we need to look at someone else. But we want him to do it. I like Jeff Sessions. I want him to do the job, but I want that to happen. I want him to stop the leaks. I want him to give us the documents. I want him to answer our question. Why couldn't he answer the question? Did the FBI pay Christopher Steele? Were the taxpayers actually paying the guy who wrote this dossier at the exact same time the Clinton campaign was paying this guy? That's an important question. And if the answer to that question is yes, I think that is troublesome in my mind, and frankly should be troublesome for any American if that in fact happens.
What I've never quite been able to put together on this theory that the Clinton campaign somehow was in, I don't know, I guess you may believe they were trying to entrap Trump or whatever, is if they had this oppo, why do you think they didn't use it during the campaign?
Yeah, that's them now. I don't know. Maybe it was.
Well, see, I mean, this is why. Do you see why this doesn't make a lot of sense? I mean, if this was as aggressive of an attempt as you're laying out here, that the Clinton campaign was somehow sort of manipulating things behind the scenes, then they were pretty stupid not to use it during the campaign.
No, they did try to use it. Every news outlet had this dossier. No one would print it because it was so ridiculous. David Corn was the first one to print it on October 31st, a week before the election, in Mother Jones. I don't know who his source was, by the way. So everyone had this, but it was so ridiculous that no one was going to print it. And it didn't get legitimacy until who? James Comey on January 6, 2017, greets President-elect Trump in New York, and then someone leaks that. Maybe Comey, who knows? Someone leaks the fact that briefing was about the dossier. Then the press runs with it. Then it becomes this big thing. So, yeah, the press, you all had it beforehand. I don't know why they didn't use it. I don't know why the Clinton campaign didn't push it more. Mostly, I think, because the press said this is ridiculous.
Well, I have to say, if you're going to call for people to resign because they leak, who's going to be left in Washington?
Hard to see.
I'm Jim Gordon. I'll leave it there. Thanks for coming up, sharing your views. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Up ahead, how the president's allies handled him, a policy of appeasement and containment. That's coming up.
When you say you need hard transport, that's a whole different ballgame. I was in shock.
I am very proud of the development of drugs that can prevent the rejection and prevent the recurrence of the original disease.
I never felt I was going to die.
We know so much about transplantation.
And we're living longer.
You cannot help but be inspired by the opportunities that the transplant would offer.
My donor's mom says you were made to carry his story.
You have a vision. It's behind everything you do. Even when you least expect it, it comes through. You know what you want, and we can help make it real. You need choices? We've got all kinds, including special finishes and papers. And they're all absolutely guaranteed. Because you have a vision, and we have your car. 500 start at just $9.99 when you enter BC500 at Vistaprint.com.
Quality pre-owned vehicle has never been easier at Schumacher Chevrolet. We're New Jersey's largest pre-owned certified dealer with over 400 vehicles to choose from. GM certified vehicles include an additional 12 months or 12,000 miles of warranty. Visit us at 4 convenient locations in Little Falls, Denville, Clifton, and our newest location in Livingston. Purchase your next pre-owned vehicle from a dealership with a reputation you can count on for exceptional customer service and integrity you can trust. When you think pre-owned, think Schumacher. Come join the family.
You always pay your insurance on time. Tap one little bumper and up go your rates. What good is having insurance if you get punished for using it? Newsflash, nobody's perfect.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise your rates due to your first accident. Switch and you could save $782 on home and auto insurance. Call 1-888-760-3357 for a free quote today. Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Welcome back. John Kelly was brought in as White House Chief of Staff to bring discipline to the West Wing and keep President Trump focused. And if you believe the reports at the time, that meant Kelly was also in charge of curtailing tweets originating in the Oval Office. Well, it turns out Kelly's been buried in a Twitter storm. A new study, courtesy of major Washington operative Bruce Melman, notes that President Trump sent just under 6 tweets per day while Reince Priebus was running the West Wing. Now, it's roughly 8 1/4 with John Kelly in charge. Not bad. More tweets with Kelly than Priebus. If this week taught us anything, a presidential tweet can derail the White House agenda, spark international confusion, and put the president's private frustrations on public display. And with 37 tweets from the president since 2018 began, it seems like Kelly's either given up or he needs to re-examine his strategy. More on TP Daily after this.
You've got to get in there. Smile, honey. First kid. Here we go. By their second kid, every parent is an expert and more likely to choose loves than first-time parents. Live, learn, and get loves.
Looking for a hotel that fits your budget? TripAdvisor now searches over 200 sites to find you the hotel you want at the lowest price. Grazie, you. Find a price that fits. TripAdvisor.
It all started with a cardboard box. It's what my colleague put his computer on when sitting all day at the office became too painful. So, we designed the first Veridesk. Lift it to stand when you want to, lower it to sit when you need to.
I have more energy and I get more done.
Our boss got the company to buy them for us, and I love it.
If you sit every day for work, the Veridesk is a must.
It's sturdy and comes fully assembled. And if you don't love it within 30 days, we'll pick it up. Go to Veridesk.com to order yours.
Welcome back. Happy Friday, I guess. Plenty to get to with our panel, so let's bring them in. Anita Dunn is a former White House communications director under President Obama, and an NBC News contributor, Matthew Continetti, editor-in-chief of the Washington Free Beacon, and Ann Geer, national politics correspondent at the Washington Post. Welcome. Matthew, I'm going to use your column to set this conversation going. Your lead. It says this. Shows you what I know. In the final days of December, I told friends that 2018 might turn out to be a year of normalcy, an economic boom, a president with a win in the form of a tax bill, a Russia investigation stumbling toward its inevitable conclusion. It took less than 72 hours for 2018 to prove me wrong. It's hard, Matthew.
I guess the missing factor there was President Trump. And what strikes me about the past few days is all the work that John Kelly has done since coming in July to kind of impose order and organization, a more traditional White House structure on this White House has been forgotten thanks to President Trump's tweets And then, of course, this blockbuster book by Michael Wolff. We're now thrown back into the early days of the Trump administration when everything was disorganized chaos.
And you know, I had somebody ask me, it's like, all right, sort of the best spin they could put on the Michael Wolff book in defending the president is, well, isn't he really painting a portrait of the first 6 months versus, the last 3 months? And I thought, well, that's a hopeful attitude, I guess. But the president's own behavior this week sort of shot that theory down the road.
Right, and you'd have to ask what was so different about the last, 8 weeks of last year versus the beginning, and not really that much, except of course for the legislative one in the form of the tax legislation, which was supposed to be the kickoff to a number of other successes that the White House has been telling all of us they were lining up. I mean, look, the book paints a relentlessly unflattering portrait, not only of the operations of the White House, which appear to be chaotic and really not having people directly in charge, confusing lines of authority, but of the president himself. And that, apart from the specifics that they're taking issue with, that really seems to be the heart of the criticism.
You've been on book duty before at the White House. Okay, I'm familiar with how a White House usually operates when trying to deal with a book that creates sometimes hurt feelings personally, all sorts of people looking over their shoulder. Critique how the president's handled this in the last 2 days. Forget the book itself, but how they've handled it. What would you be advising the president to do?
Well, Chuck, I think every White House learns, although this president doesn't seem to be that interested in precedent or in norms, but every White House learns that the more you attack a book, the more you draw attention to precisely what you don't want to draw attention to, which is the book. And that, by second terms, and we can only see if that is the case, if there is a second term here, White Houses generally learn to let books come and go with a minimum amount of drama. Maybe you need to correct a few things, maybe you need to put it out, but that just let the book come and go. Things move so quickly today. I would be remiss, I have to say something, which is the process by which this book was not managed during its chosen writing.
You're insulted as a communications professional,
but I'm also just sitting there thinking that there is
Hello.
no illustration of
I am Jay Weiss.
Where is he?
Oh, he's outside. He's coming.
Is
he with you? Yes. Let's go have him. Hello.
What you do with Papa?
Papa's outside climbing the big hill.
What do you mean?
Or driving. They're driving.
You couldn't get up the driveway?
That's what he's doing right now. Okay, I'll be going to get my iPad going upstairs.
Not only the writing of this book, which is clear is one of the main sources, but also, thirdly, President Trump's response. And it's clear in President Trump's
gone like that.
thermonuclear statement about that.
Should you have?
This became in a way. And that's, of course, the missing ingredient between how earlier White Houses have dealt with things like this and how the Trump White House has dealt with this.
David Stockman, his book, it was personal. George Stephanopoulos, that was personal too. So other presidents
didn't take it personally.
Oh, no. They did. They just didn't tell us how personal they took it publicly. Bill Clinton's still angry about it.
They actually didn't send cease and desist letters either.
By the way, how many authors now are going to ask for, please, Mr. President, can you send a cease and desist letter to my book?
Yeah, the author took to Twitter and Facebook yesterday and said, thanks, Mr. President. He went from 48,499 on the Amazon list to 1. And that is the power of Donald Trump one way or another.
It was Donald Trump, the marketer, and in this case, we're
Okay, I'll see you around. We have a 6:30 dinner reservation.
Of course takes these things personally. Not only are there, it's all people, nobody ever likes to see themselves in the pages of anything, right? You never recognize yourself. So every president does take it personally. Every president does not have Twitter. Every president does not manage his staff have the way Trump manages his, which is basically the way he managed his company.
I was just going to say, I've talked to a few people who are still friendly with this president, who've been with him a long time, who say, well, the portrait is fair. This assumption that somehow the president is undisciplined, this is how he likes it, that the chaos is part, and so their warning was, be careful criticizing the chaos. That's what he demands. He almost inspires chaos.
And it was clear since part of the deal was published 30 years ago. And he says it right there in the opening chapter. He likes his time unstructured. He likes to improvise. He goes with his gut. These are the qualities that have brought him to this point, with stops in entertainment and real estate along the way. The problem is when they crash into the kind of very disciplined, organized, institutional culture of Washington, we have these great earthquakes.
And I would point out, I think some of us have been in rooms with politicians who've read stories or seen things and said, we have to sue these people, right? And everybody's sitting around saying, yeah, they're terrible. I can't believe they wrote that, blah, blah, blah. And then somebody will say, but, here's why we can't do it. It's very clear, both from the book itself and from this week, there's nobody in the White House who can have that conversation with this president to say, no, here's why this is a really bad idea.
Here's the problem I think that they have, though, Ann, is that the reason why this book's not being dismissed so easily is if you just read the clips, the coverage day to day throughout 2017, and frankly, there's nothing unfamiliar in there. What shocked me about the book is that it was on the record.
Yeah.
That was the shocking part. I've heard those same quotes. I just heard them off the record.
And maybe they were given off the record.
Well, that's possible, absolutely.
Some people.
Look, somebody said Michael Wolff's a show.
Bannon is not disputing what he's quoted as saying on the record. I mean, that tells you a lot.
That's the pause here. Coming up. Whatever happened to the Don't Try Me GOP? Democrats love states' rights when Republicans are in charge, and Republicans love states' rights when Democrats are in charge. Big government, and who defines it?
Don't do anything. They kept you warm, didn't it?
Way warm. Thanks.
Don't take anything else off.
She's gonna change. Hey, why don't you take this back upstairs?
No.
Those who feed and
Serious exercise.
and those who embrace it.
I thought you were gonna exercise.
The future is for the unafraid.
All because of you.
There's a sheet there.
Hi, I'm Joan Lennon with The Place for Mom. Every day we hear from families who partnered with a senior living advisor from A Place for Mom to help find the perfect place for their mom or dad.
Thank you so much for your assistance in helping us find a place. Mom feels safe and comfortable and has met many wonderful residents and staffers.
Thank you for helping our family find our father-in-law.
Why would I bring
especially appreciate the information.
Why would I bring that like I'm going to be here at 7
I feel I found the right place.
Someplace else by then, or may not even leave.
Angel and helped guide me every step of the way. Thank you.
The senior living advisors at A Place for Mom partner with thousands of families every month, listening and offering local knowledge and advice to help find the best senior living communities across the country. And it won't cost you a cent. This is a free service. Call today. A Place for Mom. You know your family. We know senior living. Together, we'll make the right choice.
The doctor called me and she was like, you have multiple sclerosis. So I'm tired all the time. But you just have to keep a positive attitude. Sometimes when I come home, I'm struggling and I'm like, I don't know what to make for dinner. It is always the same thing. That's why HelloFresh works for us. The fresh ingredients, everything is lined up, and we were saving money. I love when we're cooking together instead of the mood for the rest of the night.
Go to HelloFresh.com and use code TV30 to save $30 off your first box. HelloFresh, get cooking.
Millions of you are online right now searching one topic. That will generate over 600 million results. And if you've been diagnosed with cancer, searching for answers, like where to treat, can feel even more overwhelming. So start your search with a specialist at Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Start with teams of cancer treatment experts under one roof. Start where specialists use advanced genomic testing to guide precision cancer treatment that may lead to targeted therapies and more treatment options. Start where there's a commitment to analyzing the latest research and conducting clinical trials to help each patient get the personalized cancer care they deserve. Start at one of the Cancer Treatment Centers of America hospitals near you. The evolution of cancer care is here. Learn more at cancercenter.com/experts. Appointments available now.
News doesn't just break.
A growing number of complaints and allegations about sexual impropriety.
It splinters in different directions.
They don't accept the Israeli claim to Jerusalem.
Takes unexpected twists and turns.
Michael Flynn pleading guilty to making a false statement to the FBI.
And our trusted NBC News journalists will guide you through every one.
Donald Trump seeks to tighten the vice on North Korea.
So wherever the story goes,
How is this White House going to answer this question tomorrow?
you'll be right there with it.
It sounds like Rebecca.
Quick reminder, Fire and Fury author Michael Wolff will join me live for an exclusive interview on Meet the Press this Sunday. You don't want to miss it. The Wolf in the White House Hen House. Back in a moment.
You might take something for your heart or joints, but do you take something for your brain? With an ingredient originally found in jellyfish, Prevagen is the #1 selling brain health supplement in drugstores nationwide. Prevagen, the name to remember.
At Wayfair.com, we think that when the big stuff ships free, it's just better.
Cover better, crunch better, rock better, roll better, do better, clean better. Yeah, better!
Oh, Wayfair has free shipping. Game changer.
Fast better, free better, everything's better when it's
Free shipping on orders over $49. Shop better at Wayfair.com. Wayfair, just what I need.
Building a website in under an hour is easy with GoCentral from GoDaddy. In fact, 68% of people who have built their website using GoCentral did it in under an hour. And you can too. Build a better website in under an hour with GoCentral from GoDaddy.
Have you been diagnosed with spinal stenosis, bulging or herniated disc, sciatica, or other chronic spine conditions? Are you ready to find lasting relief? Call Laser Spine Institute, the nation's leader in minimally invasive spine surgery, to learn how a less than 1-inch incision can have you up and walking within a few hours of surgery, free from chronic back pain, and with no hospital stay and no lengthy recovery.
Call 1-800-298-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Take your first step in joining over 60,000 patients who found lasting relief at Laser Spine Institute.
My boss would send me home because I was in excruciating pain. Going to Laser Spine Institute, I go in, I have the procedure, and walk out a changed person, good to go back to work. It's changed my life completely.
If you've been told you might need neck or back surgery, call 1-800-298-BACK now for your no-cost MRI review.
Laser Spine Institute, a less than 1-inch incision, a lifetime of standing tall.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait. Today you have options, tomorrow you might not. Optima Tax Relief specializes in the Fresh Start Initiative, a powerful IRS program that could save you thousands if you qualify. You could get a letter like this. Here's a customer who owed $25,000 and resolved it for only $1,600. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Optima now for your free consultation.
Call 1-800-668-2261. 1-800-668-2261.
There are 7 continents, 7 seas, but at Celebrity Cruises, we'd argue more than 7 wonders. For a limited time, enjoy 2 free perks like complimentary Wi-Fi and drinks. Plus savings for everyone in your stateroom when you book now during the Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event.
That's not SVU.
Welcome back. Republicans have campaigned for years on a few guiding principles, among them small government, less oversight, and the idea that states are the laboratories of democracy. We've heard it louder than ever since the rise of the Tea Party in 2010. People don't want bureaucrats in Washington controlling their lives. Leave decisions up to the states. Give them the flexibility to make their own laws. Both Republicans have seemingly changed their tune now that they control the Washington bureaucracy. Just look at what the Trump administration has done the last few weeks. They've opened up nearly all offshore waters to drilling, even in states that don't want it. They're targeting so-called sanctuary cities. And they're telling states with legalized marijuana, sorry, we're still going to crack down on federally illegal pot if and when we see fit. seems we've come a long way from the Don't Tread on Me GOP. Joining me now is one of those blue state governors who is dealing with all of these issues, Democratic Governor Jay Inslee of Washington. His state not only has legalized marijuana, but also has offshore drilling, a number of sanctuary cities, and saw some major state deductions axed in the Republican tax bill
Franklin!
that just passed. Governor Inslee, welcome back to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Where are you?
You're on the job.
Well, let me start with the offshore.
I need to find ESPN
decision,
here. Can you find it for me?
The waters off the coast of Washington State as potentially water.
I want to see
potentially places to go drill.
Pardon the interruption.
Is this something that has been in the works before? Has the state passed its own laws? Walk me through what you've done in the past to prevent offshore oil drilling in Washington State.
Well, this is one of the most unifying beliefs in Washington State. That it's just insane and grossly irresponsible to go chasing some last drop of oil, exposing our beautiful beaches that we depend on for so many things, including tourism and enjoyment, for virtually no benefit for the United States or Washington State. So this is a bipartisan revulsion for this action by the president. To me, the only thing I can see is the president has understood that they have chaos and trouble in the White House, so their sort of knee-jerk responses attack the West Coast on oil, attack the states that have moved forward in marijuana.
Do you really believe it's a political vendetta decision? I mean, it's not like the president didn't campaign on drill everywhere. I mean, he was somebody that was wanting to unleash, as he would say time and again, the oil and gas, the reserves that we have here.
Well, I just have to tell you, the timing of this is curious, and what they've done is curious.
Oh, crap. That's all right. Oh,
no. All of a sudden, this alleged policy comes out, which is really not a policy, because they actually have not directed prosecutors in my state to actually prosecute anyone. And at the moment, we don't think anything is going to change probably in our state. We are moving full speed ahead. We're not changing course. This has been very successful. We haven't had the youthful use of marijuana go up. We haven't had criminality go up. And they have not ordered any change. On oil offshore drilling, there is marginal interest in the industry in doing this, frankly, in part because of the massive expansion on land. So yes, I think there is reason to be asking serious questions about the fact that these are not only horrible policies for the environment, they're really not economically necessary. And you bet, I think everything in this administration is justifiably suspect from a political standpoint. So that's what I believe.
Well, let me go on the marijuana front. I mean, one of the responses the Justice Department has said in when we've queried on this, and when Senator Gardner, the Republican senator from Colorado, pushed back heavily on this, they simply said, hey, the Justice Department doesn't make law. They enforce the law. Congress is in charge of making law. Where is the demand by you and other governors to your members of Congress? Will you go codify this? Go codify this experiment, if you will. Governor Hickenlooper on yesterday, he couldn't quite say what he wanted from the federal government on this beyond a Justice Department ruling. What do you want from Congress?
Well, I will be happy to go further than my colleague, because clearly Congress ought to act on this. They ought to look at the clear evidence that this is working in the states where it has been well regulated. They ought to act with the desires of the American people and codify legalizing this product both in the medical and recreational context, because we have proven in our state, and Colorado for that matter, and I believe California will be ultimately successful, that when you regulate the market, here's what you get. No increase in youthful use of the product. Less chasing criminals for this, when we should have our prosecutors and sheriffs chasing real criminals. No increase of sort of scandalous behavior, and some revenue benefit for your states. Now, that's just the reality, and we need leaders, including in Washington, D.C., to make decisions based on evidence rather than ideology. The evidence is it doesn't make sense to go backwards on marijuana. The evidence is it doesn't make sense to go backwards on oil drilling. When we have a climate change, a crisis on our hands, we've got a president still thinking that climate change is a hoax, and an attorney general that has had this bee in his bonnet, which would have us drag us back decades. This is a country that ought to move forward. And I would encourage my colleagues in other states, other governors, to in fact lead their states on this path.
If you were
actually works.
If you were president, would you advocate full legalization of marijuana?
With the same regulatory and disciplined system that we have, yes. Now, you have to have a disciplined system. You have to have an educational program to educate your children that these drugs can have bad effects. You have to have a system to make sure it's not diverted out of state or in criminal behavior. You have to have a system to make sure the money isn't just turned into a money laundering operation. Our state has proven, Colorado has proven that if you do those things, you will end up with less criminality and a population that is accepting their personal decision-making and individual decision-making. So yes, I would. This is a nation now that has shown we can change. We changed on gay marriage. We are changing rapidly on this issue, very, very rapidly, and we're moving forward. And we're moving forward by this oil drilling issue. We got to decarbonize our economy over time, and this is just going backwards in this regard.
All right, I got you to accept my hypothetical about being president. Let me ask you about 2020. Are you somebody that we should be making room for on our list when we're wondering who's running?
I think I'm someone that would welcome your invitation on your show anytime, regardless of the answer to that question. I'm focused on being governor.
Democratic Governor Jay Inslee, I appreciate that answer, and I appreciate you coming on and sharing your views. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, up ahead, why it's getting harder to take politicians in Washington literally or seriously.
Managing blood sugar is a series of smart choices. And when you replace one meal or snack a day with Glucerna, made with Carb Steady to help minimize blood sugar spikes, you can really feel it. Now with 30% less carbs and sugars. Glucerna.
Many older Americans are in a tough spot right now. They just don't have enough savings to get by. It's their biggest concern. So, why not use a reverse mortgage loan to access your home's equity?
Find out more. Call us today to receive a free information kit with a DVD presented by Tom Selleck.
A reverse mortgage loan from AAG uses your built-up home equity to give you cash now and when you need it in the future. Pay it back when it works for you or in one lump sum when you leave the home.
Call now for a free no-obligation information kit to find out how a home equity conversion mortgage loan can pay for living expenses, medical costs, even credit card bills.
I've done my homework, and I know how dedicated AAG is to helping retirees in a caring, ethical way. I trust them. I think you can too.
Call 1-800-342-0248.
Get a free mesothelioma book from mesobook.com.
People who have been diagnosed with mesothelioma have many questions. That's why we offer this free book.
Call toll-free at 1-800-USA-2385.
Welcome back tonight. I'm obsessed with how the Washington spin control game is corrupting our ability to have meaningful conversations about policy. Here's what I mean. The Labor Department reported today that the economy added 148,000 jobs in December. Now, keep in mind, 148,000 is actually a disappointing number. With a hat tip to the Daily Beast, Sam Stein, here's what House Ways and Means Chairman Kevin Brady, a Republican, said about that job growth under President Trump. Quote, our economy continued to make progress last month, rounding out a steady year of job growth for hardworking Americans. Okay, but here's what Brady 2 years ago said when the economy added 292,000 jobs in December, but with a different president from a different party, Barack Obama. Quote, we know that millions of more Americans would be working today if the Obama administration had spent less time growing Washington and more time growing the economy. And just to show you that this goes both ways, here's House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi today. December's lackluster jobs report shows that Americans continue to suffer under Republicans' corporate and special interest agenda. And here she is 1 year ago. After almost the same number, 156,000 jobs were created last December. The economy continues to move forward. Though to be fair, Pelosi does point out that more needs to be done. But do you get it? For Republican Brady, 148,000 jobs under President Trump is progress. Nearly twice as many jobs created, 292,000 under President Obama, means millions are being left behind. For Democrat Pelosi, 148,000 jobs under Mr. Trump is lackluster, while 156,000 under Mr. Obama is moving forward. And keep in mind, What's success under my guy is failure under your guy is hardly limited at Brady and Pelosi. I don't want to pick on those two because it's a routine part of the Washington spin game. Makes you wonder why politicians and their communication shop even bother putting out these ridiculous press releases. And frankly, you know why most of us don't even pay attention to them anymore. We'll be right back.
It's a lot easier to make decisions when you know what comes next. If you move your old 401k to a Fidelity IRA, we make sure you're in the loop at every step. From the moment you decide to move your money to the instant your new retirement account is funded. And at Fidelity, you'll see how all your investments are working together. Because when you know where you stand, things are just clearer.
There are plenty of good booking sites, but your ideal hotel may only be listed on one, or several, but for very different prices. You really want to check them all? Instead, use Trivago to compare these offers and find your ideal hotel for the best price. Hotel? Trivago.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen. But Mary has the brand new ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made. Shirley's forced to miss out on everyday activities. Mary fully enjoys her life. Shirley has to wait for tank deliveries and worries about running out of oxygen. But Mary's Inogen 1 G4 makes its own oxygen, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. Shirley finally listened to Mary and now has more freedom too. It's time for you to reclaim your freedom and independence with the Inogen 1 G4. Act now to start your 30-day risk-free trial. This is a limited time offer, so don't wait and don't accept substitutions. The sooner you call, the sooner you can say goodbye to heavy oxygen tanks for good and reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-747-0953.
At Planters, we put fresh roasted flavor into every can, which has its drawbacks. Guys, know anything about this missing inventory? Well, me. The cheeks don't lie, Chad. Irresistibly Planters.
Time for the lid. Matthew Continetti and Garen Anita Dunn. All right. Jeff Sessions. Does he have a friend in Washington left? And Karen, it is amazing. Jim Jordan, he wants him out. Donald Trump wants him out. I think Chuck Schumer wants him in still. I don't know, but Jay Inslee's angry at him. Who hasn't he ticked off?
I was gonna say Chuck Schumer, like that. I mean, right? I think at this point, people are lining up to say outright or to suggest that Sessions should leave, that Trump should fire him, and then obviously Democrats say, well, that's completely transparent. That the only reason Republicans would want him out is so that the president could pick a new attorney general who wouldn't be bound by the same recusal rules, could fire Rosenstein, could fire Mueller, game on.
Kyle Whitmire is a political columnist in Alabama. He wrote this, not always very friendly, as he writes here. He goes, Jordan Meadows put me again in the position of defending someone I disagree with 90% of the time. Sessions recused himself out of professional principle and a dedication to the rule of law, and God bless him for it, because it seems he's the only person holding the line between democracy and a banana republic autocracy. Rough words from somebody who, admittedly, as he says, is on the other side of the aisle. But, Matthew, it does seem as if Jeff Sessions is a man on an island.
I'm surprised there aren't more Republican defenders of Sessions, considering he's well-liked as a senator. And
on policy.
Certainly, he's a man of great principle. I was struck with this marijuana decision, actually at the debate within conservative and Republican ranks. There's a lot of annoyance at the Justice Department for this, because even for the more libertarian-minded Republicans and conservatives, legal pot is something they want to embrace. So that might be one reason why there's not as much defense of him right away.
I challenged one of our congressional. I said, I've yet to find a Republican senator who has been supportive of the Sessions marijuana decision. We've seen some that have come out and criticized it. Nobody has embraced the decision he made. I'm not finding any high-profile support for that. Is anybody else? Am I missing it?
I haven't seen anything. No. I want to pick up on something Ann said, because Chuck Schumer did put out a statement yesterday basically saying Sessions can't resign. He can't go, which was markedly different from his statement of March 2nd calling on him to resign.
Right.
Okay.
Look, I'm confused. People want Holder and Sessions to resign. I'm like, I think at some point Jim Jordan might have called for the last 5 attorney generals to resign. I don't know. I'm being facetious here, but
only because he wasn't around for the last 6. Chuck,
sorry, I am not
You know, Jeff
taking
Sessions
the ball.
committed what apparently is the cardinal sin of listening to the career people of his department. And that is, you know, if you believe Michael Wolff's "I want my own Roy Cohn" kind of thing. No, this is one norm that I think a lot of people in a bipartisan way in Washington are very concerned about this, that the Justice Department FBI piece of this.
I was just going to say, I mean, is this recoverable? I mean, I have to say, look, you had plenty of Clinton partisans, Ann, who really believed that there were FBI agents in the New York field office leaking all the time to Rudy Giuliani, stoking the fires on the Clinton email investigation. And now you have partisans on the right who believe that the FBI is, you know, messing around and mucking with the Russia investigation against Trump. You know, the fact is, that's not healthy for the FBI, period.
No,
and their reputation.
And it's something that Comey was very aware of and worried about. And I mean, it hadn't gotten anywhere near as far as
one could argue he was over worried about it, and that was part of the problem.
Yeah, right. I mean, but he also was operating on the principle of, you know, we have a way to do this. We may not like the outcome, but we have a way to do this, and we're going to stick to it. And I mean, and obviously that also seems like ancient history now and slightly quaint.
You know, Matt, I'm waiting to see. Are we going to get to the point where we should treat the head of the Department of Justice the same way we treat the Federal Reserve chair, meaning they're 5-year terms, meaning we sort of try to create at least the potential, and maybe you stagger the top 3 appointees at Justice so that their terms expire at different times. I only say this because it seems as if we just, as partisans, there's no trust in Washington with either Justice Department.
It's an interesting idea, and I think support for it, which isn't out there right now, would probably hinge on what happens in the next 2 years. I mean, we're kind of living in this state of suspended animation. We're just waiting for Robert Mueller. We really don't know what he's doing. I mean, we get these little snapshots.
But you're right, we don't know what he knows. We don't know. We don't know if he does. He may have a deep throat in the West Wing right now.
We don't know what he thought about various aspects of this investigation, whether he decided to pursue them or not. So until he actually comes out with his report, a lot of these questions about the role of the Justice Department, its response and such, and how to reform it in the future, I think are going to be left open.
And Chuck, one quick note on the Sessions has to go thing. There's a 51-49 Senate at this point, okay? And the idea that somehow this gets rubber stamped through very easily, there are a few Republicans who might want to ask some questions as well, right? I just, even though they've walked away from their bright line, you can't fire Mueller, I think this is a problem.
All right, guys, I have to leave it there. Yeah, good luck getting a new Attorney General confirmed in this political environment.
And who does that leave?
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, great weekend I hope you have up ahead. When there's nothing to be proud of, is there really something to celebrate?
His decision to leak the Pentagon Papers helped end the Vietnam War and bring down the president.
I thought, I'm not going to be part of this system of lying anymore.
The most dangerous man in America, Sunday at 9 on MSNBC.
Time and time again, we see the strength of people in the face of adversity.
There's nothing left.
Those are the stories we share. Stories of selflessness.
While this was burning, you were saving other homes.
The stories that connect us.
I realized that $100,000 is not exactly a fortune.
103.
How long did it take you to save that?
Oh, a long time.
Then it's a fortune.
I told you we had a fortune.
Get closer to your investment goals with a conversation.
I love Ebates. I have made $511.34.
I've made close to $2,000. Ebates is a website with thousands of stores that I shop through, and they pay me to shop.
And then I received a check in the mail just for shopping, which is something I would have done anyway.
There's no hassles, no gimmicks.
Sign up for Ebates, get cash back. It's awesome.
Sign up for free, shop at your favorite stores, get paid. Join today and get a $10 bonus at ebates.com.
I finally figured out what car to get. Now, where to find the best deal?
You know, why don't I help?
What's that?
Car Gurus. Color?
Silver. Car Gurus?
Low miles, 2 grand below market value, 5-star dealer rating. Ooh, I'm beat.
Let's do it your way then.
Car Gurus. Find great deals from top-rated dealers near you at cargurus.com.
Looking for a hotel that fits your budget? TripAdvisor now searches over 200 sites to find you the hotel you want at the lowest price. Grazie, Jim. Find a price that fits. TripAdvisor.
Jimmy's gotten used to his whole room smelling like sweaty odors. Yep, he's gone nose blind. He thinks it smells fine, but his mom smells this. Luckily, there's Febreze Fabric Refresher. For all the things you can't wash, it finds odors trapped in fabrics and washes them away as it dries. And try Pluggable Febreze to continuously eliminate odors for up to 45 days of freshness. Pluggable Febreze and Fabric Refresher. 2 more weight.
Moving on from your old heating system can be tough, but Supreme Energy makes it easy. From routine maintenance to emergency repairs or installation of a new heating system, Supreme Energy takes care of it all.
When it's cold and your heat is not working, we're ready for you. With 24/7 emergency response, professional and reliable customer service, and certified technicians, why call anyone else? Try Supreme Energy. We bring the heat. There are 2 types of people in the world. Those who fear the future, and those who embrace it. The future is for them afraid.
All because of you.
Well, in case you missed it, sometimes nothing really is something. Just ask the good old people of Cleveland, Ohio, who are about to host a parade for their beloved Browns. Their beloved 0-16 Browns. Tomorrow, the city will kick off a perfect season parade honoring a football season devoid of a single victory. They're going to march around First Energy Stadium in downtown Cleveland with pride wounded, but heads held high. Let's be frank, this has been an awful run for the Browns and their fans. 31 over the last 2 years, more presidents than wins for the Browns over the last 2 years. But you know who won big this season? Paper bags. It was the mask of choice for a number of Browns fans. Chances are we'll see a few more at the parade this weekend. But in all seriousness, kudos to Cleveland and their hardy fans. They're turning their communal misery into a kind of civic pride. And guess what? Proceeds for the parade are going to the local food bank to help people in need. So maybe Cleveland really is winning after all. And by the way, go get to know Sam Darnold. That's all for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow with more MTV Daily. The Beat with Ari Melber starts right now.
Hello, I'm Chris Chancing in for Ari Melber, and we start with breaking news on the Russia investigation, a development that signals where this is all headed politically. It was 1 year ago tomorrow that 3 intelligence agencies released this document, a 15-page report detailing Russian President Vladimir Putin's campaign to influence the 2016 U.S. presidential election. A year later, Donald Trump and his Republican allies appear to be expending less attention on investigating the crime than they are on following 3 people. The political victim of the crime, Hillary Clinton, now subject to 2 Trump DOJ investigations, one into her foundation, the other into her emails.
Where are your shoes?
The special counsel investigating the crime, Robert Mueller, under increasing attack from the right.
You need boots on.
And the breaking news tonight. The ex-British spy who helped expose the crime, Christopher Steele, author of the now infamous Trump-Russia dossier. Well, today, 2 Republicans leading the Senate Judiciary's Russia probe are calling for criminal charges to be brought against him. In a letter to the Justice Department, Senators Chuck Grassley and Lindsey Graham say they have evidence that Steele made false or misleading statements to federal authorities. In a public statement, the senators acknowledging that these allegations are not about whether the claims in that dossier are true. Democrats saying they were blindsided. The top Democrat on the judiciary, Dianne Feinstein, says she wasn't even consulted. That's the state of play tonight. Now, Senator Graham leading the charge against the man behind the dossier a year after he said this in the wake of that intelligence report on Russian meddling.
Right now, the biggest problem I have with what I see coming out of the President-elect's team is Russia. We should get to the bottom of all things Russia when it came to the 2016 election. Period. They tried to interfere, and they need to pay a price.
With me now, Natasha Bertrand, political correspondent for Business Insider. Howard Feynman is a contributor for NBCNews.com. Joyce Vance is a former U.S. attorney. So let me play what Senator Graham said about the special counsel in May of last year.
Now we got the special counsel. I don't want to get in his lane. The special counsel, Mr. Mueller, has independent responsibilities to investigate all things Russia.
So, Natasha, how does that gel with what we're seeing today?
Well, you've seen a dramatic departure from what Republicans were saying about Robert Mueller earlier this year. He was appointed to be special counsel, and today, and that's really an indication of how close Robert Mueller seems to be getting into Trump's inner circle. Republicans who have supported the president, or even those who have not necessarily supported the president, have gotten increasingly worried about how close Mueller seems to be getting to potentially uncovering collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia and obstruction charges. Now, with regards to the Steele memos that you see about the two senators, Chuck Grassley and Lindsey Graham, sent out today. That is a
wait for that. You can get your shoes on while you're waiting for that.
Legal experts that I've spoken to, and it really they did not consult with the Democrats before they did it. Now, when I was asking around about this last night, I was trying to figure out what the Democrats were.
Are you going with us, or are you going to stay here?
No, and it was really,
what are you doing?
It was shocking, really, to have the first criminal referral.
Take those earphones off and let's get going.
I can hear you.
In the Russia investigation, and not have bipartisan support, and have it be against someone who uncovered all of the information, or a lot of the information that we're using now in the Russia probe.
In fact, Senator Feinstein put out a statement saying, quote, "It's clearly another effort to deflect attention from determining whether there was..."
Doesn't mean Dad was gonna come to dinner, right?
No. Only your father.
What?
She's saying
No! Are you sure? Can I go to the hospital and stay there then? Yeah. I'm supposed to sleep with you today. Yeah, maybe you don't go. Make Liz. No.
Whose coat is Frank?
That's my coat right there.
Stop!
I will stop talking like it.
Whose gloves are these?
Daddy's pop-pops.
Can I borrow these?
Those are pop-ups.
They're not pop-ups. They were sitting on your...
They're Daddy's.
They can't be Daddy's. They're too small.
They're mine.
Can I use them?
Sure, I have my own gloves.
Well, you don't have your own gloves. Oh, okay.
They're really not like winter gloves. They're just crappy. Take your shoes off and run. Take my shoes and run. Take my shoes. That's how they say it. Take my shoes off and run. Stop. Take my shoes. Stop. Stop! Oh my God, she's gonna punch me. Stop!
It's not him, it's her.
It's her. It's him.
It's her.
Stop!
I am singing.
It's her. Stop! Why would I stop? I'm the good one. Wait, Dad, I need to back up. I need to back up here. I only got a broom. I only got a broom in my hand right now. I gotta take care of my little gooses. Ah! Okay, I'll stop. I swear. You won't. I will. Okay, I will. We're gonna do it one last time. I will. Okay, that's it. Right now. Dad, you want your panda squishy? Dad, you want your panda squishy? No. Well, here it is. I said I don't want it. Don't want it. I'm sorry. Here, can I have a hug? You don't do a hug. Stop! Hello. I like farting on potatoes. Stop!
Get up and stop it now.